Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA 6 Hub. Here are things you never knew about the Grand Theft Auto series. Not GTA 6, just the Grand Theft Auto series in general. Banned in Brazil. Hearing that a Grand Theft Auto game has been banned in a certain country isn't a massive surprise anymore, with this happening several times, but to think that the original was banned is a shock, as it was through this game the word was spread. However, in Brazil, the original wasn't allowed, with the country simply banning the game, claiming that kids shouldn't be playing video games like this. It's quite surprising that the game got banned because the original is incredibly tame in comparison to what the franchise would eventually go on to become, but clearly the name and the idea of the game was enough to cause a controversy in the country. Rockstar's original name. When any avid gamer hears the name Rockstar, the Grand Theft Auto franchise is one that always pops up, with the company being firmly responsible for the tremendous success that has come. However, something a lot of people actually do not know is the fact that the company behind the series and other classics like Bully and Red Dead Redemption didn't always have that name. The first two GTA games were actually released under Rockstar's original name, which was DMA Designs, with the company changing when they were acquired by Take-Two, switching it to Rockstar North. Scoring system. The original version of the game might not have been played by a vast majority of people who know and love the series at this point, but for those who didn't, the game is actually quite different to how the games are now. Within the game, players are given the task of growing their scores by completing a variety of missions, and they were only able to move on to the next level after they had reached a certain limit. This was more arcade style, with less of a free roaming that is so popular now, showing just how far the game has managed to develop since its inception. Silence, please. The Grand Theft Auto series is well known for its fantastic dialogue, with the voice actors often recording thousands and thousands of lines in order to make the games feel as close to real life as possible. However, this is a far cry from how the original game was played, as the first GTA actually had no spoken dialogue at all, which is a total change to the over 1,000 swear words that were recorded for GTA 5. Gamers did have the option of using a cheat code in order to get a super sweary version of the game if they wanted to, which was odd because the game was already rated 18 plus anyways. Winding up MPs. While the original Grand Theft Auto was banned in Brazil, one place it avoided that problem was the UK, which is one of the biggest markets for the entire series. GTA was a tremendous hit in the UK, and one of the reasons for that was the promotional campaign that the game had, with the publicist, Max Clifford, purposely riling and annoying MPs in the country. We would leak stories to newspapers in order to gain free publicity for the game, with the consumer seeing how edgy and different it was. London Calling. The Grand Theft Auto franchise has typically taken place in America, with all the games taking place in the United States, other than the original GTA's 2 expansion packs, which were actually set in London. The first took place in 1969, with the second being in 1961, which is likely due to the serious success that the game had in the country, with the makers wanting to capitalize on the popular market. While the game hasn't returned to an overseas location, it is certainly an interesting opportunity that the GTA series could explore in the future. Female lead character. This fact really only concerns the PC version of the original game, but that version was actually the first, and to this point the only GTA where a woman has been available as a lead playable character. While the PlayStation version of the game featured only men, on the PC there were 8 playable characters, with 4 being men and 4 being women, allowing players a chance to hit the streets with a female. However, because of the limited technology at the time, the graphics weren't really exactly crystal clear and there wasn't much difference between them, plus they didn't talk, so it made it even harder to distinguish. Impressive sales. Grand Theft Auto games have never had an issue in selling plenty of copies, with Grand Theft Auto 5 selling over 100 million copies, and that has been something that the series has managed to do from the very start. The original version of the game managed to sell an impressive 3 million copies, which is an incredibly solid number considering the game was first released back in 1997, showing how popular it was. This brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Catch you later. Goodbye.